And the next story, and we're just going to finish the conversation this morning with this one. The 2023 WASSCE, Africa Education Watch, is calling for the prosecution of those who were caught from malpractices. So the story is on citinewsroom.com. You can go there to read it. 2023 WASSCE malpractices expedite prosecution of persons arrested. It's coming from EduWatch, and they also have a press release to that effect. I'll just quickly read the first one or two paragraphs. Education think tank, Education Watch, has called on the West African Examinations Council to expedite prosecution of candidates who misconducted themselves and were arrested during the 2023 West African Senior School Certificate Examinations. EduWatch, in a statement issued on Monday, said though it welcomed the partnership between the National Intelligence Bureau and WAEC, which enhanced the security of the WASSCE questions, there were still some security breaches leading to the circulation of questions for Social Studies 1, Biology 2, and Elective Maths 2 papers on social media about 45 minutes ahead of the scheduled time for the examination. Larry.
So the leakage is what they are investigating, or what?
Well, Education Watch is saying that they should prosecute. That's really
prosecute
what
students,
the students who were
arrested.
Who have been arrested, and speedily.
Maybe it's about time we look at this whole WAEC arrangement again. You get it? Because over time, things have changed. Technology has put everything before us.
Yes.
So right from when the questions were put together to when they moved from there to the printing, and then after printing, the packaging, from packaging all the way to the point where the students will have contact with the paper. You get it? And leakages have occurred all this while.
Yeah.
I think that we are getting to a point where we need to sit over and then let the stakeholders debate again whether or not this same WAEC mechanism is the only means through which
we can do what we're doing.
We can do what we are doing. And how do we fight the leakages? The leakages have been there. I don't know whether, and you think that, okay, you now want to get somebody with integrity to do the questing, and then he's the one who is submitting it to the printer, okay? And then, all those things. Listen, if you have his son or his daughter also taking part in the exams, or his grandchild or something, what do you expect?
Anyway, you know what, Elvis, your last bite on this.
So prosecution is not, for me, prosecution is not the answer.
Really?
No, I don't think so. I mean, how old are those kids?
It's not the kids. It's about those who leak the exams, right? Or you are talking about the school kids?
No, EduWatch is saying that is calling for the arrest of, the prosecution of those arrested.
Yeah.
The students, the kids. Oh no! As for the kids, for me, the highest punishment could be ban them a year or two from writing. But even that, you are even prolonging their educational life. So it is sometimes punishment.
I mean, of course,
they had a question 45 minutes to the exams.
The statement, it was leaked online.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I think they were quite generous.
So it is not about. I don't think that EduWatch is talking about the students.
No, it's
talking about those who leak their questions.
They did call for the prosecution, but then again, the statement is a lot more extensive.
Yeah. So
it deals with
those behind the
different
leakage,
aspects of it.
Teachers who go to sack their questions and all, maybe WAEC officials who know that this is the final selected question and all that, and you can deal with them, is fair. But for the kids, I don't think that prosecuting children.
No, but I think it also sends. No, it may not solve it, but it would at least deter people from wanting to even be involved in it.
That's why the children who are writing the exams They didn't leak the paper.
No.
Somebody leaked it for them to have access to it.
Yeah, but
so
the
why
point,
prosecute them?
No, but the point is,
somebody
was doing something wrong in an exam room.
Yeah, the person is trying to cheat. And so if he's trying to cheat,
And we are saying that
solution.
Why not? Prosecution
should not. To me, prosecution is not a solution. As I said, you can say the person will be banned from writing WAEC for a year or two.
Yes,
that is fair. But to say that person should go to court and face prosecution, I disagree. Second point is, see, if we can
please land on your second point.
If we can do proper digitization, possibly, it's possible that if every center is connected to a single platform, and somebody is the last authority, is the only person that on the day of the paper inputs the questions and others print, and it goes to all the stations and they print and immediately distribute. Leakage can really be controlled. And at that point, if there's any leakage, you know that is the final person that sat by the machine and did it. Now, at the training colleges and all the rest, the final question actually rests with the teacher of the class, and you print it out in the morning of writing the paper. In the morning that you print before you are allowed to go and print the question, and then quickly take it to them to go. So if digitization is going to work, we are hearing that even kids are going to be given tabs all over the country. If we are going to do it and do it well, then probably it could help that it is in the morning. If they are writing maths today, you are going to distribute the send the maths question. So maybe if the exam will start at 8, 7:30 the question is sent. 30 minutes is printed and everybody takes it and go out and distribute the students. Probably to about prosecuted. But for those who are at WAEC, who are behind these leakages for money, as for them, I'm surprised that up to now our school have not been able to fish those people out. Because the teachers go to certain questions, about 6 or 7 or 9 questions, and it is left for people at WAEC to determine which ones. For example, in maths,
choose to go into the final set.
Teachers will say maybe 9 questions, but at the end of the story, I'm going to give 5 to answer. It is people at WAEC who, at the end of the day, finally decide which questions should come. So definitely, there are people in WAEC who are behind this.
I have always said WAEC should ask people to answer. I've always believed
but they will not go and tackle them. They will tackle the poor children who do anything.
Thank you very much.
Don't worry, it's good. Next 2 weeks, you know.
Thank you, and thank you to Delary too. All right, so my guests this morning have been Elvis Darko of the Friday newspaper and also Larry Adams Togbe of the Herald newspaper. They are trying to do an internal coup, but I don't know if it's going to work. So, I mean,